Hey everyone, welcome back to Fast Food and Barbecue. So today we're going to be making some bone marrow, garlic bone marrow compound butter. And it's going to be amazing. It's fantastic on top of steaks. You can put it on chicken. You can even put it in pasta if you want. So anyway, what I got here is some bone marrow bones right here. I'm going to smoke these. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get them in this pan here, because we don't want any of the good marrow leaking out. Just like that. I have our smoker preheating to 275 degrees, so we're going to put these guys in there for about an hour, and then we'll get those in, we'll get the rest of our ingredients, and we'll be back. Alright, so our bone marrow bones are in the smoker. So next ingredient is we got some bacon here. It's thick cut bacon. I'm using store-bought. I don't want to use my homemade bacons for this. Get these on a sheet pan here. I'm going to put these in the oven until they're kind of crispy. Not how I like bacon, but we're going to be pretty much blending these up in the compound butter. So it's going to give it a nice bacony flavor also. So I think that should be good enough right there. Yeah. So we'll get this in the oven, and we'll be back and start the rest of the process. Alright, so our bacon's out of the oven, and I'll let it cool a little bit. So you're right there. So what we're going to do is going to put the bacon onto this paper towels here. Now normally, like I said, my bacon would not be cooked this much, and I would not dry all this good grease off. We're going to save the bacon grease also though. So I'm going to put them on these paper towels, and then we're going to try to get much grease off these things as we can, because there's going to be enough grease in the bone marrow. So we just got that. And we're just going to pretty much just do our best to pat these guys dry as much as possible anyway. There's going to be some grease, obviously. So just flip them over. And we're going to basically just set these guys aside, because this is all going to go into the food processor anyway. So we'll just cut, actually we'll do that right now. Do this, get this out of the way, do this. Basically we're just going to do, I don't know, just small pieces, because like I said, they pretty much going to be ground up into bacon bits in the food processor. So this will just ease the work a little bit on the processor. So that's it. We'll set these aside, and then we got our butter. It's almost softened, and our bone marrow bones are probably got another 20-30 minutes on a smoker. So we'll be back. Alright, so we got all our ingredients on the table here. So first thing we're going to do is going to get our bacon and our garlic in the food processor. And get this nice chop. Okay, let's have a look at this, see how it looks. Perfect. Alright, next thing we do is going to go into our butter. Soften the butter. It's not even melted, but should be alright. Just like that. Okay. Next we got our bones, our smoked marrow bones. You can see them. Beautiful. We're going to scoop this out. Look at this cute little spoon I found in our drawer. So anyway, I'm going to get all this marrow scooped out, and I have a skewer actually. I'm going to grab it. These hard to reach ones. We're just going to get all this out of there. See all that bone marrow coming out? All that meaty, it's like meat candy, meaty goodness. Okay. Get as much as this out. Oh, that smells good. If we can. Okay. And then these little ones like this, we should be able to scoop out. Maybe, we'll see. Oh yeah. Smell that. Ooh, that smells good. Okay. Look at that goodness. It's like meat butter. That's pretty much what it is. Okay. Get the rest of this out. Okay. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. And all this basically, we'll show you what we're going to do, but it's going to all solidify. So it's going to be amazing. Get the rest of this in. I'm wearing a glove because when I turn a food processor on and use my spices, I don't want them to get all greasy, but this glove's already greasy. And I have more coming tomorrow, so it's my last glove. So I had two and one broke. Okay. And we got one more. Oh yeah. So I'll probably be taking this glove off. That's a big piece over there. And if you've never tried bone marrow before, folks, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, it tastes like meat butter. Alright, so that's it. I think this piece is a piece of meat, actually. Yeah. Smells good. We'll have to keep it in there. Alright. So now, we're going to throw some pepper. Cracked black pepper. Some garlic powder. Granulated garlic, actually. And some dried thyme leaves. Good enough. Then we're going to get this all blended up. Ooh. Get a peek. Probably gonna have to do some scraping off the sides here. Yeah, oh yeah. It's definitely looking and smelling amazing. A little loose, but all that fat in there should solidify with no problem. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that's good. I didn't add any salt because we have bacon in there, and I had salted butter, so I'm gonna give it a little more pulse. Nope, need this in. All right, so now I'll show you what we got here. It's a little more looser than I wanted it to, but if you can see in there, so we're gonna let this sit for a few, and then we'll move on to our next step. All right, so what I got here now is some plastic wrap laid out, just you know, Glad cling wrap or whatever. So this is definitely more runny than I wanted it to be, but you know what? With all the fat in here from the butter and the bone marrow, it's going to solidify just fine. So I'm not really worried too much about that. So I'm going to get this in here, all this good stuff, and hopefully it'll work out when we go to roll it. Because normally when I've made compound butter, it wasn't this loose, but like I said, we're going to make it work one way or the other. Trust me. We always do. And I think I put the butter in the microwave for like 40 seconds to soften. I think I might have gone a little bit too long. That's all right. All right, so there we go. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to give this a little roll here. that. Move it up. Maybe. Give it another roll like that. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to put it on pause. Flip it. I'm going to put it on pause real quick and get another piece of plastic wrap. Alright, I got another piece of plastic wrap down, so I'm going to double wrap this thing. So basically I'm going to just put this in here, give it another roll. Just like that. Kind of try tightening everything in there. Just give it a roll like that. So now what we're going to do is take the ends, just give it a twist, just like that. Kind of like making a sausage, kind of. See that? You get some air bubbles in there. It's alright. And we just went all over the place. So we're going to start over. Alright. Alright, so we just had a disaster, as you've seen, so that's alright. We're not going to give up. We're going to try this again. We lost a little bit on the floor, but that's alright. So we're going to try this again. I think it's because it's way too loose, but tell you what, if it doesn't work this time, then it's getting fed to the raccoons and opossums tonight, because I'm still going to double wrap it, but see if we can do our best not to destroy it and lose it over the table again. Thank God it didn't go in the pool. So we'll try it one more time and see what happens. Definitely, probably because it was too loose. My guess anyway. Alright, so that's that. Alright, let's move this aside and try it again. Still going to definitely double wrap it though. So yep, one. Do another roll. And we'll tuck that up there. Just like that. And I'm going to set this aside. Another piece of plastic wrap out. I'm going to be honest with you, I might just triple wrap this thing because now I'm paranoid. So, again, that. I'm just going to flip this over. Yeah, I'm going to triple wrap it. I don't want another episode. Yeah. Maybe even quadruple it. We'll see. Alright, do another one. You know what? I'm going to do one more because now I'm freaking paranoid. And I don't want all this work to go to the squirrels and the raccoons and the opossums. Alright. Last time. That. Gonna wrap it really good. Wrap it again. That's it. Now we're going to give it a little some twists here. And push it in. Kind of like making sausage. And it's going to solidify, so you know what, right there, air pockets, I don't care. I'm happy with that. So that's it. So we're going to put this in the freezer, actually. You could do it in the fridge overnight or freezer, but yeah, we're going to put it in the freezer and we'll check on it later and we'll see you then. Alright, so our bacon, bone marrow, garlic, compound butter is done. So basically, it's just basically wrapped up in here. You can hear it. It's frozen. So basically, just keep this in your freezer, and whenever you have a steak or a burger, just cut a little slice off. And when your steak's done, your burger's done, put it on top, let it melt. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to level up your steaks like by 100%. So, you know, some people use it in pasta and chicken also, but never had it on pasta and chicken. But steaks and burgers is fantastic. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. And if you like this video, hit subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment, and we'll see you soon.